93.9 WKYS. Guess who I got around the way today?
What's happening, y'all?
What's up, Nick? What it do, man? First of all, before I get the interview started, I just want how you doing as Nick, man, as a man. How's life going for you? How are you, man? Before everything else, how are you, man? How's life?
Man, everything is smooth. Honestly, man, I can't even complain. I'm filled with gratitude to see another day.
Yeah, you hear me? It's a blessing, man. And I just want to give you your flowers and say thank you for all that you've done because I grew up under you, what I'm saying, from watching you from Nickelodeon and then watching you transform into everything. And I just
Yeah.
want to say thank you because you gave us a different black man to look at. You know what I'm saying? Like you gave us a different experience that we never got a chance to see before. And then, like, as you can see my shirt, I know you really wanted to be Aggie Pride. You know what I'm saying?
I
So
see you. I see you. The real A&T.
yeah, yeah. So when you doing the movie Drumline, and that just I didn't even know at the time how that influenced me to eventually go into a HBCU, and then you did movies that like Love Don't Cause a Thing. Like both of those things just made us just grow up, and you inspired us so much. I just want to say thank you for that, man, giving us a real outlook on life. You
No
know,
doubt, man. I appreciate
that was
that.
a blessing. And then you come, and then you transform, and then you got Wildin' Out.
Yeah. Yeah.
2005, I never forget. These kids don't understand rushing home to catch your favorite episode because if you didn't catch it, there was no TiVo, no DVR, no Hulu. You had to be there right there on the spot. So, like, what was the motivation and what transpired you to just like come up with Wild 'N Out and for it just to be created?
I mean, at the time, man, it was just exactly how you put it, man. I wanted to do something for our generation. I wanted to do something, I grew up loving, and living color and all of those shows from SNL to Def Jam, where I was able to discover, some of our favorite comedians, but we didn't have anything like that for our generation, especially where we can mix hip hop as well as comedy together. So I was just trying to give my friends jobs. You know what I mean? I was doing movies and music at the time, so I was like, yo, is there something that I could create to where the people that I know are super talented can, have the opportunity to grace the stage? And luckily MTV understood it back in 2005, and here we are almost 20 years later.
That's what I'm saying. 20 years. What was you nervous? Not nervous, but like, what gave you that ultimate push? Because like at this time, you got two of the biggest movies out and two of the biggest movies for the culture, and now you like, I want to create my own show and I want to get back. And it was like, I'm glad you brought up Living Color because it was for us. It was for the culture. It's something that we could understand. It was our jokes that we got. You know what I'm saying? Then you mix it up with hip hop and comedy, and like around every black neighborhood, we got music, we got comedy, we got fashion, we got swag. So how did you
Yeah.
just initially like jump out there and sell the pitch to MTV? And how did you feel when they was like, you know what, Nick, it's a go?
They didn't understand it at first, to be honest. I actually, when I tried to pitch it, because at the time I think that's when Punk Tap first started.
Next and
They,
all the MTV station
yeah,
house.
yeah. And so I was like, they asked me if I wanted to do something like that, and I was like, nah, I want to do something like really is for the culture, like. And they're like, they didn't get it. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna take my own money, and I went and rented out a comedy club, got my friends together, and we shot it on our own. And then I sold it to MTV. Once they saw it, they're like, okay, we get it now. And it worked.
Hey yo, Nick. Hey yo,
You
Nick.
you took
Hey
it
yo,
all the way
Nick.
back.
Hey yo, Nick, I'm trying to tell him a day one fan, and you know what's great? It was even greater about it because everybody doesn't know how to take a joke. But like I said, you was raised in the comedy game, you was raised in,
Yeah.
like that and all that. And it's just like how do you just be able to remove yourself from being the boss man and be able to take a joke and throw a joke and just allow everybody to be authentically them with comedy on your show?
Man, it's honestly, that's comedy in itself, man. I came up under these cats like Dave Chappelle and Cat Williams and Marlon Wayans, and like
Yeah,
when you think about like being in the comedy club as a kid, you gotta have a tough skin,
have to.
but it's all love. You know what I mean? It's a unique family that where it's just like your typical family at home though. It's like you can say something about your brother and sister, and it could be the most hurtful thing in the
Yeah,
world.
nobody else better say that though.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. But y'all just hug it out, and because y'all love each other, because y'all family. So I think that's kind of where it is. Where and then self-deprecating humor has kind of always been my vibe anyway. So it just kind of worked out. Like when we roasting each other, you just better come with something even more powerful.
Even more powerful. Then you bring it all together with the artist. How big is how? Because I know you love comedy and you love hip hop, and I love the way you brought them together. Like when was that aspect? Okay, we're gonna have the comedy, and then we gonna throw in the artist at the end of the show. How was that? How important was that for you? And who was some of your favorite artists to bless the Wild and Out stage?
I mean, early on, obviously, the people who actually came to play, like Kanye and
They was really
Kanye.
playing back in the day. Like that
Yeah.
belt meant everything. I would have won at home if you would have sold like a Wild and Out belt. That would have been every song in the Walmart. I would have got me one Wild.
Nah, that's for something like Kanye, Snoop. They always came to play, but then it was also dope to have cats like Lil Wayne and Ti and Busta and all of those people just come and just bless the stage as well.
And it's a iconic thing. And it's like once again, you keep adding on layers. You keep making this shake with that shake. So now you got comedy, you got rap. Then you put them back together, which is one of my favorite segments on the show is the wild style. So how did you create that? And what was the whole background behind that? Because that's one of I'm pretty sure it's everybody's favorite game. Is that your favorite game?
I mean, that's the one everybody waits for at the end, and
Okay.
that's the one that always goes viral. And even back in the day when Cat Williams would be roasting Wayne Brady, I mean, like it's just
Yeah.
classic moments. And yeah, I mean, I think that's something that we always would do, whether we was roasting each other at school, on the bus, or
Yeah.
freestyling, and putting those two things together. It just kind of became this natural vibe.
Yes, sir. So man, we 20 years in the game, and you done put on some of the greats, and that's one. Thank you. Even though I'm not affected, but you done put on a lot of personal friends of mine like B Dot and
Yeah,
Chico and Big
yeah.
Baby, close friends. And how does it feel for you to even be 20 years still putting on like you put on some of the greats that you made people that wasn't really known that made them greats? Like how did it feel to be an orchestrator, like finding talent and giving people the opportunity that you once wanted to have?
Man, it's really a blessing. I'd say my job is to wake up and help people, display their gifts each and every day. Like I don't even look at it as I didn't really do anything. I was just a vessel and a conduit, and I was like Noah. I was able to build the ark, and everybody else jumped on and did their thing.
And we still ride, we still push it. With these business, so how's tour been going? I know tour been lit. You done been on tour with every single thing. So how's tour? Is it nonstop jokes? Yeah, I know every show's been sold out, and y'all coming to
Yeah,
us soon for Baltimore, the CFG Baker Arena. I can't wait. So how's
yeah.
tour been so far?
I mean, it's amazing, man. It's one of those things we bring in the artists with us. I mean, even the fact that Rick Ross and Kevin Gates gonna rock with us and B More is going like it's a concert, but it's wilding out all at the same time.
Yeah, and it gives you everything you need. And like this will go down as like you say, my generation's, Martin or Fresh Prince or like the show that we love for so many years. This job like giving a run with Family Feud. You job like got the, you know what I'm saying? Like our kids will grow up just like we grew up younger than wrestlers. At least they ain't gotta watch it, they can watch something fun. So
That's
what can we
funny.
expect at the CFG Bank Arena for all the people coming out? What celebrities we gonna have and what squads are we doing? Because you done transition from red and black team to the
Yeah.
gold team. Like, what made you kept changing the colors? Like, what made you come out with the
I
drip?
mean, that's merch, baby. I want to be able to give people
Oh, man.
different things to purchase. But honestly, man, we this whole old school versus new school vibe has really been rocking. People have been loving it because we're able to bring in, older MCs and pay homage and give flowers to the people, the hip hop greats. And then we get to also bring in the young artists. So we always bring two artists every city. But even like how you see on the show, it's all your favorite cast members, the people who've been on, the day ones, and then we bring on the newer folks as well. So
And that's
it's
dope.
good
Just
fun.
making both generations appreciate each other. So, how was that transition? Which one did you like better? You like the new school, old school, or you like the red and black squad?
I like the new school, old school. It just gives more competition. You know what I mean? Like as
Yeah,
now being a old head myself,
right.
it's like we get to make fun of and roast and crack on all of the younger kids, and they think they got it. So
And they think we invented the jokes. You hear me? So
it,
now everybody blames LeBron. They be like, LeBron go pick up a super team and all that. Now everybody kind of blames you for that on Wild and Out. They say you get the best of the best players on your team. So coming to Baltimore, who can we expect to see?
Oh, all your favorite people. You know what I mean? Justina gonna be there. We're gonna bring the battle rappers. It's gonna be Conceited, Hitman, Holla, Charlie Clips. Like it's gonna be a lot of fun. So everybody that you love is gonna be there, and of course my man DJ D Rec is gonna be hitting his buzzer and bell. So it's just like
Right,
an episode.
You even made DJ D-Rec iconic with this, like Jonah know him. He takes the joke at the bell and the buzzer, like it's just everything, man. So Nick, man, I definitely appreciate you for coming around the way, man. Just tell everybody about the tour, everything you need to say. You do radio, go ahead, do your thing. You know how it go.
Be more. Y'all know what it is. Come rock with the family. Come be with us. Come wild out with us. And to get your tickets, it's at wildandoutlivetour.com.
And they gonna put me on the.
Y'all, you gonna be
Look, he might hang up on
my squad.
I see him about to hang up on. He might be like, oh, that's the connection. He might hit me to Rick Ross, go to the bathroom, and then come back.
Nah, Mark, come rock with us. You can be on my team.
Yeah, we gonna come in and turn out. Like I said, this is one of my favorite shows. I've been watching this since a kid. Like, this is just like, it means so much to the culture, and this is something that you can tune into every day. Even my little brother watches it. Everybody loves this, and we just thank you so much for keeping this longevity of the show. You always got our support, and you always been pushing it forward to the culture, just showing black men the other side of life besides, like, you know.
Yeah.
And one last question before you go. If you had to choose, because I took a poll, if you had to choose between Love Don't Cost a Thing and Drumline, which one you going with?
I'm going. If you're just talking about the character that I rocked with, and it's probably like closer to me, I gotta go with Drumline. I mean, like that's my one right there. Just but I mean, to be silly and to be funny and Love Don't Cost a Thing was fun too. But like I'd much rather prefer my dramatic acting than the comedy acting.
And look how God worked. You was on Drumline, turned back around 2005, Dr. Leon Wilder. Now, I'm trying to tell you, God worked, baby. God worked, man. It's HBCU season. I know you representing.
Oh, come on, HU, you know.
The real HU?
The real HU, Howard.
Hey, look, and you can take a joke. Hey, listen, hey, say ain't no more Diddy party, they cancel the whole yard. Hey, so then, right. Come on down to G-Ho, I got you, man. We get you a plate of food. You come to the parties and we can wild it. Hey, man, thank you, man. Wish you the best of luck, and I'll see you once again, CFG Bank Arena.
We going there. What's the actual date?
Oh, you gonna put both of us on spot like that? Come on, Nick. we gonna edit that in, y'all, right there in the bottom of the screen.
Right there.
And we give away some tickets on my show, and I will be there live with my cousin Nick. I appreciate you. You're a busy man. Yes, sir. We lit.
Love, man.
One more thing while you on here, because I'm gonna ask you. You don't ask you, don't get no. Can you say this, Nick Cannon? I'm around the way with Marky Marc.
Yeah.
My good man.
Yo, it's your man Nick Cannon. You know I'm around the way with my guy Marky Marc.
Hey, wild it. My good man. Thank you, Nick.
My God, love.
My good man. Look.